We coordinate a lot of the Yes movements in Dundee. We supply literature and merchandise to various street stalls and just act as a central hub for people to come in, to ask questions, to people who have unanswered questions, mainly, who want more clarity on what this could mean for them and for the future of Scotland.
Com ha canviat el moviment del Yes Scotland en els 2 últims anys?
It's got massively bigger. It's been an animal that has grown and grown, and where there was a lot of coordination in the beginning, as time has progressed, there's been a lot of fragmentation, which has worked. It's been good.
Quina és la teva opinió sobre la gent que ve aquí a buscar informació? Què creus que els pot moure a votar a favor de la independència?
Fundamentally, Scotland is a slightly socialist country. We're a left-wing country. We're not far left, but we believe in equality, fairness. We look at our older people who should be treated better than they are. Our disabled should be treated better than they are. The more vulnerable in society, we should be looking after them better. We don't have the control over that at the minute in all the areas that we need. We have certain little bits of control, but we don't control the financing of it. If we governed ourselves, controlled our own financing, we could invest in the areas that are going to improve lives for the people who currently are struggling against the system.
Quina impressió tens sobre la campanya de Westminster i en general la campanya del no? Es pot definir per la por al canvi i predir els desastres que poden passar?
I believe that the campaign for no has gathered momentum too. There are many terms that have been used, scaremongering being one of them. I understand their motives for why they want Scotland to remain in the United Kingdom, and I don't think that's based on what is best for the people of Scotland. Whether we look at scaremongering with regards to the currency, which when you understand the whole currency debate, it's actually not that difficult to understand why we will have a currency union, or why it's best for the people of England, Northern Ireland and Wales as much as it is in the interests of Scotland. We look at a positive future for Scotland. We see change, we see the chance to make Scotland a better place, a wealthier place where we can look after everyone. And we want to put that money to better use for Scotland rather than for Westminster.
El dia després d'una hipotètica victòria del sí en el referèndum, quins canvis podrien veure els escocesos?
On the back of the yes vote, we go into a negotiation period for 18 months. What I see changing on the back of it is that we've shown that all political parties can come together and work for the betterment of Scotland, which is something that hasn't happened before. We can all get together. Labour, Socialists, Conservatives if they want to get involved. There's alliances that have been built, and I hope that can be built on to make Scotland a better place. If there is a no, we accept it, we move forward and we work forward. I won't be happy, but the yes movement will never go away now. The genie is out of the bottle. People of Scotland, you only have to look at what's happened in the last year to see the support for yes has just grown and grown and grown.
Creus que tot això hagués estat possible sense la figura política de l'Alex Salmond?
Alex Salmond and the SNP have got us to this point where we can now make this decision. But this is not in any way about Alex Salmond. This is purely about Scotland and the future of Scotland. If you were to look and say it's about Alex Salmond, then that's the same as saying it's about David Cameron. And it's not about either. I think personally he's done a great job getting us here. From here on, it's up to us.
El moviment a favor del sí rep més suport d'alguna classe social en concret?
And the yes can deliver a fairer society. And that's, I think, what everybody wants that's voting yes, regardless. It's joined people from different social standings and social circles and different wealth, we've all joined together. Whether we're poor or whether they're rich, it doesn't matter. We've all joined together to campaign for a better and fairer society.
It's about what is the relationship between like the oil and the movement.
Quina relació hi ha entre el descobriment del petroli al Mar del Nord i el moviment independentista? És un tema important en els debats?
The role of that is in this. You think it's important, not very important?
The oil in the debate is very important. Scotland as a nation contributes roughly 8.3% of the national budget from the mainland. If you include the North Sea into that, bring the oil into that, that 8.3% becomes 9.9%. So it's a massive, massive contribution to the United Kingdom, which is a massive point of why they're trying to hold on to us so much. If we weren't offering anything financially beneficial to the Westminster government, they wouldn't be fighting the way they're fighting. There's no doubt whatsoever. We also have the whole west coast of Scotland, which has never been excavated for oil. It's been tested. We know there's oil there, but unfortunately, the Ministry of Defence wanted to put nuclear weapons into the estuary, so the nuclear submarines, they didn't want to risk any catastrophic incident, so oil exploration there was banned. We know that there is a report that the United Kingdom government did, which was buried and is now available, called the Macron report, which actually talks about how amazingly wealthy Scotland could be if we excavated that part of the waters of Scotland.